White neighbor called cops on black wedding. Then froze when cops saw the groom was the mayor. A police car screeches to a halt outside a wedding venue. Guests turn, their faces tense. The groom, poised in his tuxedo, steps forward. The officer approaches, but he's unfazed. A voice from the crowd whispers, "Isn't he?" The camera freezes on the officer's confused face. What happens next? Marcus had waited his whole life for this moment. A day of joy, of equality, of love. But as the cops arrive, his calm is a defense against years of silent prejudice. He had fought too hard to let this moment slip away. Marcus stands tall, his gaze unshaken. Around him, whispers grow louder. The guests exchange wary looks, but Marcus only adjusts his cufflinks. The bride clutches his hand, trying to conceal her panic. Everything around him screams chaos, but he remains untouched, focused. The officer, flipping through his notes, looks Marcus up and down. "We received a noise complaint. Are you the organizer?" His voice is cold. The crowd holds its breath. Marcus's calm answer sends a ripple through the air. "Actually, I know who called." Silence falls over the crowd. The tension swells. With a subtle motion, Marcus pulls out his phone, showing the officer a photo. It's Marcus, the mayor. The officer's eyes widen in shock. Then the realization hits the crowd. His quiet demeanor isn't weakness, it's power. He was never the man they assumed. The whispers die down. What was once mockery shifts into something else. Awe. The guests exchange stunned looks. The atmosphere changes from uncertainty to respect. A few members of the crowd exchange nods, their realization setting in. Marcus is no ordinary groom. He's a force they've underestimated. A guest stumbles forward, almost breathless. "Wait, you're Marcus Reed, the mayor?" The room falls into a stunned silence. Marcus nods. "Yes, but today, I'm just a man marrying the love of my life. No title, just a man." His words hang heavy in the room, shifting the perception of every guest. The judgment they had cast now crumbles under his honesty and calm. The neighbor, her face flushed with realization, steps backward. Her hands tremble, unsure of how to recover. Her smugness has been wiped clean, replaced with the weight of her error. The guilt is palpable. Her regret fills the space as the guests watch in silence. She's exposed, her pettiness laid bare. The ceremony resumes. As Marcus and his bride exchange vows, the camera focuses on the single white flower resting on the table. It symbolizes the purity of the moment, the peace that comes from true strength, and the love that stands above judgment. A moment of quiet triumph that speaks louder than words ever could. Have you ever been underestimated? Sometimes, it's the quietest strength that wins the day. What would you do if your moment came? Follow for more stories of hidden victories.